This video is just going to be about if you're tired of dating apps. If you're tired of dating apps, what you should do. Hello, you guys. You guys have to excuse all of this. And I am actually heading out to a winery, but I wanted to start the video because I'm hoping to get a little bit of content at the winery. And this video is just going to be about if you're tired of dating apps. If you're tired of dating apps, what you should do. If you're a woman of a particular age, girl, the new thing is when you're single, for people to meet other people is obviously through dating apps. It is by far one of the things that I am probably the most awkward with. I know. Okay, so if you guys are like me, at a woman of a particular age, when you're looking, if you're single and you're looking to meet someone, obviously the big thing is dating apps. Growing up, this was not the way that I met people. So it's all very new to everyone, but even at my good grown young age, this is the major way to meet people, and it's frustrating. I'm just gonna be honest. There are countless apps, and I've been on a few, if I'm being completely transparent, but it's just not ever, I've met some really nice people, but it's nothing to really when I initially got on the apps, I was freshly out of a relationship of about 7 years. I wasn't freshly out. Scratch that. It was probably not until 2 years in, I started, one of my very close girlfriends had encouraged me, who you probably will meet today as part of our winery get together. She encouraged me to get on dating apps because I was just fresh out the water, honey. And didn't I just know how people are meeting other people? So she encouraged me to get on a dating app. The dating app scene was fun to me, to be honest. I was just meeting people that I thought were cool, very genuine, dope people that I hung out with. Not looking for something serious. I had never been single as an adult. I know that sounds strange, but I had been in two real long-term relationships, and I just, from a very young age, I had a child young, so for a very young age, I had just never been single. So the dating thing where you would kind of meet people and kind of get to know what you really like was new to me, and it was fun. Fast forward to pandemic time, right? I started business. I focused solely on the business and did not focus on meeting people. And now I just feel like a fish out of water, and not in the good way, y'all. Because I mean, obviously, any fish out of water is not a good thing. But I am a bit older, and there is a small sense of pressure of really starting to settle into something more serious, where I am looking not necessarily to have children because I have a child, but I mean that not to have children, but certainly to think about marriage and that sort of thing. There is a bit of pressure, if I'm honest, and the pressure is aligning with my age in a sense that I want to build something authentic and genuine with someone now, so that we can have an experience through marriage. So I don't know if that makes sense, but I really want to start building that relationship now, just so that we can start to live in a way where we're exploring together, doing adventures together, and then 5, 6, 7 years into the marriage, you would have at a young age had an opportunity to kind of travel and do all the things that you still can do, girl. Dip it and do it. So that's a bit of the pressure. And so where do you start? Because at the end of the day, the dating apps can get real weird real fast. Let's not go there. And then also, just to avoid very creepy weirdos, and no disrespect to those people, I'm sure that there's somebody and many people out there who think I'm a complete freaking weirdo. But you have some that, girl, you'd be like, it seems like a whole damn scary movie. So, and or where everyone is leading with their absolute best self, right? I'm this engineer, I'm that, I'm this, that, and the other. I drive this Tesla, I'm this, and so on. Like, I honestly love the day where you just didn't know those things when you were genuinely making a connection with someone at the bar. At the bar. And like now, everyone is leading with that, which, you know, and then they're going after people that they would never go after if they were in a real environment, a real time environment where they're really having to engage and face to face. They're believing that, and part of it is like, you are not also looking for, based on where you are in your life, you may not also be looking for someone who don't meet your standards, which is okay, right? But half of these people who I don't want to use the term weirdos, but some of these people who think with this Kevin Samuels perspective may believe that they doing more than what they actually are doing. And because women are going out having sex with them and so on and so forth, they feel like they can treat anyone that way. I would say that thankfully I haven't had many of those encounters where I just egregiously disagree with one's perspective. I would just say that it is so noticeable up front where I am trying to avoid those things and kind of eliminate it off the back. So if you're not meeting people on dating apps, how can you meet them where you find more authentic connections? Because men don't, just to be real, they were already slim to none that had the confidence to approach women when they're out doing whatever, because everyone fears rejection, right? Not just men, not just men, women also fear rejection. So how do people feel comfortable enough to just kind of jump out there and start to make a conversation? And I have to check myself, because people will attempt to do this with me out and about, and I will be so into my task that I'm trying to get done that I just, you know, give some pleasantries and girl, I leave. So I need to be more open to like when guys are actually trying to initiate a flirt, and not be so stuck in my ways, just trying to be nice, but also just move on with my day. So this video hopefully will find some tips. I'll ask some of my girlfriends at the winery. I'm meeting 2 of them today. I think we're gonna drag in Mama Barrage and Junie, who is one of my close friends, mom and sister, they're essentially second family to me. So hopefully I'll get their input. Junie is nonverbal, but may be able to give us some head nods, and because girl, she a whole good girlfriend. Okay, so let's try to check in with them, see what their comments are. Another one of my good girlfriends is Yvette, and she always has great advice, just a genuinely sweetheart when it comes to her friends. Will tell it like it is, but also have the greatest advice. So we'll check in with them, you guys. Hopefully you'll get some good content. I'll get some good content, and you can meet another Okay, you guys, I failed you terribly. We did a bit of winery hopping, and about time we started to have this conversation, we were full out intoxicated. And I am not gonna even allow you guys to see us in this manner. So enjoy the pictures. We'll be back with this kind of chat real soon. Don't you worry. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of this conversation when we actually post it. Love you guys. And P.S. Bye. Why was I dancing like I was 72 and had a backache? Like, who is this person?